Hello friends, today we are again with network hacking tutorials and this is the tutorial number 4. But before we start talking, we have to sum up a bit what we have done in the previous tutorial. Just a quick review. In the tutorial number 1, we talked a bit how to install Kali Linux without any problems, about the software that it was Rufus on the version 2.18 and with DD options, and we passed with success all the problems that we could face, like mounting a CD-ROM or network problem or etc. In the part number 2, we have talked about how to get connection with a wireless network, and this is completed only by using the terminal. We have covered some commands like route, iwconfig, we have set up the USB adapter, we have scanned all the access point that it was in my range, and we have set up, after we have set up the wireless and scanned the access point, we have connected our USB adapter in the access point. But it was a bit problem when our computer it was connected firstly with Ethernet cable. So firstly just stop the network manager, and then all the commands are the same as previous, and then you connect with the access point with some specific SSID. All the interfaces was at this directory, and it is written here. So you was able also to remove from here. In the part number 3, we have talked a bit about communication over wireless frames and the Wireshark application. The frames that it was management, control and data. We was usually interested in data frames, and each frames it has some subframes inside that, and we was able to control everything through Wireshark. Now let's pass at this tutorial. We know that a wireless network operates on 3 main, but actually are 5 different frequency ranges. That the most important is 2.5, 3.6 and 4.5 or 5. These are in gigahertz, but I have an image here that display all the 5 frequency bands, and this is the bandwidth of some routers, but let's check in practice what is my adapter. We have a command iwconfig, and currently it is connected with the access point we have created the last time, that it was with SSID 3. It is in mode managed, and it is controlled by this protocol, but it is not saying nothing even for bandwidth or even for the frequency range. So if this command don't say nothing, I have to use another command, that it is iwlist, WLAN0 and freq. So I am checking, and all these channels are operating or are sending some packets of this power. So this adapter, it supports the first one, the 2.5 gigahertz and it is not supporting these two others. So one important thing it is that wireless sniffing and also packet injections depends on hardware that it is available. So my adapter, it doesn't support 5 GHz and cannot stay connected with that, cannot sniff, cannot inject. This is very important to understand. The another thing, let me separate this one. Another thing it is that a Wi-Fi card can be only in one channel in a moment. And I can give you an example for this, like the radio. You can change the radio, but you can listen only one channel. And also the wireless card can see many channels, but can stay connected only with one channel. Okay, let's pass also this one. Another thing it is that we can create multiple monitor mode interface. You saw the last time that I had, okay, I think that I have already here. I have some interfaces here that, and this is about for Ethernet and this is for my wireless card. But I can create some other interfaces. And the command it is like this one. 0 interface add, okay, let's say okay, on 1, and we are going to set this at monitor. Now if we check here, I'm able to see that it is also another interface. It is called WLAN 1 and it is in monitor. And I can even start this interface. I can start the capture of the packets on this interface. For example, like this one. But since I don't want to use two interfaces, I'm going to delete this one. And the command is iwlist and that one delete. So let me just copy paste also these two commands. Because maybe you in future might need for that. But now I don't need for that, so I'm just going to revert in my first use. Let me type and confirm. So I have also Ethernet and wireless. Okay, so that was for today. You have to be a bit careful about these concepts because are not so easy but are very important about the frequencies that your adapter support and that you can stay only in one channel for a moment and that you can create multiple monitor mode interfaces. So you play a bit with these concepts. And thank you for following us. Do not forget to subscribe.